It's Sunday morning, about the 17th of November, and it's 10:30, and the tide has just started coming in, and I'm beginning to realise how much sailing I can do. They have been dredging the channel, so that does give me quite a chance, but I need everything up in order to beat the tide. The tide is now coming in. I will eventually run aground. So I'm not exactly disappointed at the thought of the winter here. I feel kind of logistically I've been defeated, but the journey is the journey. You can hear the firing going on. It's the wildfowlers just popping away at the birds. Why would they want to do that? Coming out here to kill stuff. For those of you who are disappointed at the speed of this journey, well, you know, I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. It keeps on metaphorically and actually running aground. So here I am, I'm about to spend my second winter in Wells. Not what I'd planned at all. I had booked the lock into the River Witham at Boston to go up the back way into the Humber. That was my plan. It was all booked, and then Jill's mum went into hospital. Her mum is 86. Who knows what the future holds. I just felt that I needed to be there for Jill, so that's what I'm going to do. The tide is beating us now. Not making progress really, but that's alright. You might say, why 4 days later am I sailing? Well, I'm sailing because she's gone down to see her mum and dad, so I've got a few days off, and it's been absolutely brilliant. It's been me and the dog, sadly. Have to put up with the dog. I'd say I was aground. Here we go. I'll just have to go to the Humber next spring. Sorry about that. This winter we've got some great stuff. You know, I haven't really edited the material that I filmed in North Norfolk, and this is a fantastic piece of coast. I mean, you have to look and see where I am now, and it is fantastic. So getting to know it better will do me no harm. It's going to be tough on the boat, hanging on a mooring through another winter, but you know, we tolerated it last winter, and I shall just have to fish it out for a while next spring. It's a shame really, but there you go. Just about making against this tide again now. The wind is right behind us, but of course my short rig is not catching all that much wind. Do you not know anything about hiding, dog? Not really making fantastic progress, but who cares? Wind's picking up all the time, so as long as I can keep out the main block of the tide, then I can make progress. Okay, if you keep quiet, I'll give you that. This is what they call shallow water sailing. 8'5". You lying thing, you. Not even 4 foot. You're just look, just telling fibs all the time. Just touch the bottom there. Let me see if I can get us off. Just touch the bottom there, so I'm going to see if I can shake her off. What's that, 3 times? There's a series of kind of mud banks out along here, so I'm just finding the edge of them. Usually you can see them either on the surface or with the ripples. What I'm doing here really is just playing with the tide. I mean, its wind is blowing out and the tide's coming in, so I can just about beat the tide, but I'm looking for the weakest spot. I'm looking for the weakest bit of tide across the entrance to the river here. Not that I need it, I'm just out here for fun, but you might as well know where the tide blasts fastest. The trouble is, this is Wells, so where it's going fastest now won't be where it's going fastest later. At a different point of the tide, or even in a month's time, once everything else has settled down and changed again. And changed and settled down and changed and settled down. It does look pretty nice across there though. Come on, seal, do something. Make you get down. worst places to be. Wells, you know, it's a great place to film and it's a great place to sail within limits, but I was ready for somewhere new, I have to say. So this is high tide in Wells on middle of November, about 11 o'clock in the morning. Just got a little bit more tide to go. I've been out here for a couple of hours, had a great time, had a really, really great time. And I will do this afternoon if this weather holds. The dog will get on the beach, which will make her happy.